Well, I'd like to welcome everybody to the free Florida Notary Education course workshop and webinar. Today, our goal is going to be to offer a comprehensive training for aspiring notary publics in Florida. You guys are going to learn the essentials for legal and business professionals and students. You guys are going to also learn how to enhance your career skills, prospects as well. We're also going to provide a valuable knowledge in legal documentation and the processes. First and foremost, a notary public in Florida is an official that is appointed by a state government to serve as an impartial witness to performing a variety of official fraud deterrent acts related to the signing of important documents. And these fraud deterrent acts are going to mainly include verifying identities, witnessing signatures, certifying copies of documents, and administering oaths and affirmations. And to be a Florida notary public, you have to be at least 18 years old, legal resident of Florida, must be a citizen of the United States or a legal permanent resident, and you must have no felony convictions. And if you have had felony convictions, you have to have had your civil rights restored. So the main benefits for you guys, this mainly pertains to every single one of you if you are a business student or or anybody who just wants to be a professional or make, like Dr. J likes to say, a couple bucks here and there. I think in Florida you could charge up to $20 for a signature notary. But getting into that, it's also going to enhance your credentials. So you can throw this on your resume. You can put this in for, whatever internship you're going for, or a new job, or whatever you're doing. A notary public certification adds credibility and professionalism to your legal business profile. It demonstrates your commitment to upholding ethical standards and legal requirements in document authentication. And in this document authentication, you can authenticate legal documents, affidavits, contracts, and other important paperwork. So even if you're not going into the law field and you're still in business or an accountant, or let's say you do engineering, there's always going to be contracts involved. And it's always great to have a notary around, get a quick certification and signage right then and there. It also will provide assurance of the authenticity and validity of documents, adding trust and reliability to transactions. It's going to give you a way to vet yourself and say, hey, I'm a trustworthy person. I'm a notary. I do very important documents and people come to me for important things. It's going to open doors for career advancement opportunities. Many legal firms, businesses, and government agencies require notary public services for various transactions and agreements. Again, that brings in the convenience of it all. It's always nice to have one around. And having this notary public certification can open doors to new career opportunities and advancement within your field. So now that you guys got like a tiny little brief overview of what a notary is, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about the course, and then I'll show you guys how to navigate the website, so on and so forth. First things foremost, you have to register, create an account. The account and username are case sensitive, so having a pen and paper nearby are very handy. I would suggest having one right now with you so you know what's going on when you get onto the website. It's not difficult, but it is a lot of clicks and a lengthy process. Your registration information is kept for 1 year. Again, write it down. A timer is going to track how long you spend in the assignment. It's a little lengthy. Again, it's a minimum of 3 hours for the entire course, 23 minutes per section. You cannot move to the next session unless the time restriction is met. So you will literally sit there. If you finish in 5 minutes, you literally sit there with hands crossed, waiting for the time ticker to go down to click to the next section. It keeps up with your overall time and it's spent in each section. You can log out of the course at any time. Closing your browser without logging out will not save your time or your progress. Progress is saved after each session. Final answers are submitted. I do believe you can come back and forth to the quiz, but it's easier to do it in one session, if you ask me. You're going to answer all the questions at the end of each section. If you answer anything incorrectly, you can review it. It's right there for you. Everything's literally on one page. It's just questions, answers. And the last section, the electronic notarization, has no questions. Yay for us. After that, you should be able to print your certificate, and it's going to be the proof of your completion of the course. And you can present the certificate to one of the approved bonding agencies for processing. And I'll show you guys how to do that as well later on. On the website, I'm going to show you guys right here. You will see the notary education program. you will click go to next page, start self-assessment. I've noticed that this button does not work for me, so I have to click this little here button at the bottom. And then it will take you to the sign-in page. If you see my credentials are already in here, and you'll create your account. So we'll go to that page very quickly, send you, and you guys are going to click the Notary Education Program. Go to next page, scroll all the way to the bottom after you read the pertaining message above. Click here. As you can see, my credentials are already input. You click submit. You guys will see a completely different page once you log in. It will be the beginning of your course, but since I have completed my course, and this is what it'll be like for you guys once you've completed the course, you will click OK to show your certificate. And then right here, you will see your Florida Notary Education Certificate. This is what you are going to present to the bonding agency once you get to them. And once we get to the bonding agency, that's the second link I sent you, sunbiz.org. It shows you the Division of Corporations. And right over here, you will see approved online notaries. And you will have to make an account to log in there. There's also a website that will take you to the notary processors that electronically transfer notary applications, which is probably going to be the one you want to go for convenience. All of these notary agencies will have different pricings and different packages, so I suggest looking around and finding out which one best suits your needs.